Hi, we're just going to go through a few of the skills that you need to present your testing correctly. So first of all, you should have created test tables. So when you are doing the numbering for your test tables, you need to make sure that you are using automatic numbering. And that's on the Home tab. So you highlight where you want the numbering to go in the test number column, and then you just select numbering, and it'll put automatic numbers in for you. The reason we do this is in case you want to add an extra row, it'll automatically update your numbering and you don't have to rewrite them all. So that's the first thing you need to do. The second thing is sometimes your test plan tables go over 2 pages, like this one has. So on the second page, I would still want to see the header row. That's really important when your examiner's looking at this so they understand what's in each of your columns. So the way we do this is go to the header row of your table and then go up here to Table Tools and then into Layout. And if you select Repeat Header Row, you'll find that the header row is repeated every time it goes onto a new page. So that's a useful tip as well. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is look at the screenshot evidence that you need to put in. So you can imagine I've done my testing and I've got screenshots to go in. Here's my first one. So I'm going to paste the screenshot in underneath the table that it relates to. And the first thing you need to realise is this is going to be submitted in a printed form. So it has to be big enough for the examiner to see what you're actually trying to show. So the first thing is you're going to need to crop your screenshot to make sure just the little bit that you want the examiner to see is showing, and then resize. So you want it to be fairly big so that anyone who looks at the printed version can actually read it correctly. So that's cropping and resizing so we can see clearly what you're trying to look at. When you've cropped an image, you'll find that all the rest of that image is still there, as you can see here. Now that creates a lot of space, it uses up a lot of storage space. So what you're going to do is you're going to compress that image to get rid of all the bit that you cropped away. And all you have to do is click on the image, go to Picture Tools, Format, and then Compress Image. If you want it to happen for all of the screenshots you've done, you can get rid of this tick box here, click on OK, and that will then remove all the extra bits that have been left behind, and that will make your document a lot smaller in your user area. Okay, so now I've got a screenshot in there. What we need to do is make sure that we use this button. Now this is the layout options where you can apply word wrapping. Now for every single screenshot that you put into your write-up, you need to make sure that you leave your screenshots in this format, in line with text. Don't be tempted to put any wrapping on because it will stop your figure numbers working correctly. So every single screenshot must be in line with text. Okay. The next thing we need to do is to make sure that every single screenshot has got a figure number. And the way we do this is by clicking with our right mouse button, so right click, and then we're going to insert a caption. It's going to put a figure number in for you, which is exactly what we want, and then you write in what the figure is actually showing, so what the screenshot is actually showing, and then click on OK, and your figure number's in there. I'll put another screenshot in and show you again. So here's my second one. I'm going to crop it. So I'm just showing the area that I want the examiner to look at. I'm going to then compress that to get rid of all the other bits of cropped area. I'm then going to make sure that it's in line with text, and then I'm going to insert my caption, which is figure 2. And there, figure 2. Make that a bit bigger so it's easy to read when it's been printed. Alright, so now I've got 2 screenshots in. What I now need to do is put those figure numbers into my test plan. As you can see, I've been playing with this and I've done it already, so I'm going to get rid of those and I'll show you how to do it correctly. Now, some people say, why don't we just type in figure 1, figure 2, figure 3? Well, the reason is, as you go through and you amend this document, you'll be adding in new screenshots along the way. Can somebody get the photo? And that would mean you have to rewrite all your figure numbers throughout the whole document. So this is another way of doing it. So what you're going to do is click into the cell where you want the figure number to be shown, and you're going to go to References, Cross-Reference. Then you're going to select Figure from the first drop-down list, and only label a number from the second drop-down list. And then you can see all the figures that I've got in this document. Now I want to cross-reference to figure number 1, so I'm just going to select Insert, and then I'm going to close. I've put my second screenshot in, so I'm going to put that one in here. So I'm going to cross-reference again, figure 2, Insert, close. So I'll show you why we do this. The reason is that if I add another screenshot in now, which is this one, and I do that and add my caption, there we go. So that's now figure 2. So I've got figure 1, 2, 3. It's renumbered everything automatically for me. So here it's got figure 2, which is now incorrect. I'm just going to cross-reference my new figure 2, and still it's not showing the right one. So what we're going to do is we're going to update the entire document. So the first thing you do is you use the keyboard and you go Control A, and Control A selects the whole document. Second thing you're going to do is then update all your figure numbers, and you can do that by using the F9 function key, or you can go here to the References tab and go to Update Table, Update Entire Table. This will update your table of contents as well. Click on OK, and then if we look, that should now be figure 1, 2, 3 as I wanted. So that's it. So these are the few skills that you do need to remember when you are testing. This will save you a lot of time. If you just type things in and then you have to make changes, it's going to take a lot of time. So please use all these automation features to make your testing document more effective. Okay, thank you.